First function, then comfort, then we make it beautiful. At the Elements, we love the mix. The look is real, lived in, but totally together. The biggest compliment you can receive on your space is it's you. That's our mission at the Elements. Not cookie cutter, not designed in a day. You're busy with family and career. Let our design team create your sanctuary. Ask about our risk-free house call service. The Elements. We're anything but ordinary.
Well, good morning and welcome to The Home Show. Mike Pace is my name, and if you're a new viewer to our show, we feature some of the terrific neighborhoods, new construction neighborhoods popping up all around the metro by the very best builders in central Iowa. My first guest today is Andrew Springer from Iowa Realty, working closely with Drake Homes. A great example of young, dynamic people working for our company. Good to have you back.
Yeah, likewise. It's fun to be here.
Kings Landing is the neighborhood, West Des Moines with those Waukee schools, right?
Yeah.
Good combination.
It's a newer development, but highly coveted, and just a really neat, eclectic variety of houses back in there. I mean, you have to see it for yourself. It's hard to describe.
Now we're talking about a price tag on a couple of wonderful atomic ranches. I love the name.
Yeah.
At $479,900 here. In that price range, people are shopping builders. So let's talk about Drake Homes for a moment.
Yeah. Every time I come on the show, I mention it: high performance and low maintenance.
Right.
And, when you build a house or buy a house, a lot of times people look just at the price tag when they're buying the house to say, like, this is what it's going to cost. But you have to look beyond that too, the energy efficiencies and all that stuff. And so when you hear high performance, low maintenance, that's what we're talking about.
Well, you really you get what you pay for.
And you don't get what you don't pay for too.
Whether you're buying shoes, cars, or houses, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I think Christy Drake has described her company as a boutique builder, not building 150 homes a year. No two alike. Yeah, very custom feeling.
And every single one, they put a lot of time and attention and a lot of detail into to make sure it's the perfect house.
Well, you're going to be having open house at Kings Landing, West Des Moines this afternoon from 1 to 4. And folks can see both of these two similar atomic ranches.
Yeah, so 10170 Thorn Drive is a newer listing. In fact, it's been on the market just about a week. So you can be one of the first people to see it. Right next door as well, 10192 Thorn Drive. The atomic ranch plans, both 4 bedrooms, 2 up, 2 down. And as you can see, as you walk in the great room, you just have really majestic windows, floor to ceiling almost.
Love these windows.
Yeah, and very open floor plan. 2 bedrooms on the main, each on the opposite side of the house, really giving you privacy, I think, that people really enjoy and want.
Exactly. Walkout lower level.
Walkout lower level. So they actually, can build these on daylight lots, and by the whole innovation of this plan, they make that daylight lot a walkout, which is desirable as well. So
wonderful concept on the stairway there, adding that extra light.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have 2 of them, both priced the same.
$479,900.
So flip-flopping the plan is the main difference in some finishes, right?
Yep. And kind of pick your style a little bit, but the layouts will be very, very similar.
Getting a lot of positive feedback for the company in general. We were chatting before going on the air.
Yeah, not just people that do stuff for them now, but people that have done stuff for them in the past. Everybody seems to have a really high opinion of Drake Homes and just the quality that they put into the home, but also the quality of the character of the people as well.
We should also mention, knowing that we have some new viewers, a great location here, close to Jordan Creek Town Center, thoroughfares and shopping and restaurants and entertainment, all of that. So this is a really nice combination. And again, open house with Andrew Springer from Iowa Realty this afternoon at Kings Landing in West Des Moines. Pick up
on
a t-shirt.
out. Yeah, you get some Drake Homes swag. I'll have some t-shirts for you.
I like it. I'll take an XL, please.
I'll get you one.
All right.
I'll get you one.
Thank you, Andrew. Coming up, another fast-growing suburb of the big city by the Raccoon River. The Home Show goes to Waukee.
Wallet Hub says Des Moines is a top 10 state capital city in which to live.
Hubble Homes, Iowa's largest builder. That's our focus right now with my friends Deb McGee and Paul Barnes, both here. Nice to see you too.
Morning, Mike.
Morning.
Paul, let's start with you and talk about this builder. They're often not just the builder of your home, but they've developed the neighborhood in many cases.
Yeah, we've got 3 developments we're working with, or neighborhoods, I guess we should say.
That's a better word, yeah.
Yeah, Glen Village, for example, is a conservation community with big trails and just a lot of activity out there.
A couple of swimming pools and a clubhouse and acres of prairie that helps with the runoff when it rains too much, as we've seen happen in the last couple of years. This is Waukee with those great schools, and the property values out there couldn't be better.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of growth out there.
Oh, exactly. And then a couple of other neighborhoods with Waukee schools, Deb.
Yeah, we have Mill Ridge Townhomes in West Des Moines, and we have De La Vida Townhomes in West Des Moines.
And Mill Ridge is a unique neighborhood with the pickleball court that's part of the package there, along with the
swimming pool, clubhouse, and a pickleball court.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of variety out there. We have standalone villas and 2-story townhomes, ranch townhomes. We have a unique courtyard plan.
Nice.
And we are pet friendly, so bring your pets.
You bet. Well, you can see all 3 of these neighborhoods this afternoon with open house. Paul will be at De La Vita, Deb will be at Mill Ridge, and somebody, we're not sure who to plug here, but somebody will be at Glen Village. So you can see all 3 of these Hubble neighborhoods. 160-year reputation, second to none, with brand names and in-house warranties, Paul, and more.
Right, yes, absolutely. We got a 15-year waterproof warranty in the basement, so we've got radon mitigation is already done, 9-foot ceilings.
Home services lending, now the preferred lender, so boy, this is a great package. Let's talk about price points in the 3 different neighborhoods, Deb.
Well, our price points in our 2 stories at De La Vida start at about 204 or 207.
Okay.
And then
230.
230. Yep.
And then at Mill Ridge, a little pricier, and one of them is just loaded, by the way.
Yeah, we have a villa that's priced just under $375. It's a 3-car garage, walkout finished basement. It has a stone fireplace, gas fireplace on the deck. It's got a spa bathroom in the lower level. It's an awesome house.
So $275 to roughly $375 at Mill Ridge, and then in Glen Village, couple of ranch townhomes with great prices.
Yeah, we start with the one that you're looking at in the video right now is 270 or 258, and with the finished basement, and then we have one across the street that's in trim stage right now for 270.
Okay. And Deb, I know you'll take some orders for spring.
Yep, we're taking spring digs right now. We have a few of them already set up, so once the ground thaws, we'll start digging.
Wow. Good stuff. A lot of activity in townhome living from Hubble Homes, Iowa's largest builder. And you can see all 3 of these neighborhoods this afternoon with open house. Thanks a lot. Tell everybody Hubble hi for us.
Will do.
You bet. Want to mention, if you're purchasing a home or refinancing, here's the name to remember: Home Services Lending. A wide range of programs, conventional VA, FHA, always competitive, great service, and they're with you every step of the way. That's Home Services Lending. Stay with us. We're going to Urbandale. Jenny Willie from Iowa Realty will be here to talk about gracious homes in Urbandale.
According to Go Banking, Des Moines is the number 8 city in America for a balance between work and life.
Well, Jenny Willie is here. She's from the Gracious family, and I don't use the word great builder very often, the words great builder very often, but this builder qualifies with a fabulous career. And what's unique about this company, Jen, is the whole family's involved.
They are.
Mom and Dad and your husband and your brother.
That's right, and this is our 48th year in the business as well.
Good grief. We should mention, just to show you what kind of a builder this company is and what kind of a guy Tom Gracious is, talk about that Better Business Bureau award.
Yeah, a few years ago he had received the Torch of Ethics award.
From the Better Business Bureau.
From the Better Business Bureau, which is a really big deal.
Pretty good stuff. Well, let's get down to business. We're going out to Walnut Creek Hills, which sort of straddles Urbandale and Clive, the neighborhoods, right?
Right, with Waukee schools. So
Great spot.
yeah, this house sits on a beautiful lot back into a pond, so it's got a great view off of here. You can see here from the front of the house, we're still under construction. We're not quite finished.
Sure.
So let's see here, we've got 3 bedrooms on the main level. One of them could be used as a study. It's got the French doors going into it, which is what we're looking at right here.
Okay.
And from that room, you have a view of the pond as well,
That's
which
going to
is
be a lot
iced over
prettier
right
in
now.
a few weeks, right?
A lot prettier in the spring.
Yeah.
But hardwood floors throughout the family room and kitchen area. We've got a fireplace here in the family room.
You can kind of count on big square footage when you work with Gracious. You can count on roomy garages. You can count on fireplaces.
Correct, yeah.
And this home just loaded with features.
Yeah, and here we have a gas stove in the kitchen with the hood over it, the hood fan. Beautiful cabinets, and this is in the mudroom,
Yeah.
which also connects from the laundry room into the master closet, which is kind of a nice feature, easier to put things away.
Covered deck.
Covered deck overlooking the pond.
Yeah. Irrigation system, I'm just looking at a list here.
Right.
A walk-in tile shower, big walk-in pantry, just a fully equipped, wonderful home. And that lower level is, gosh, a couple of bedrooms, bathroom, fireplace,
Yeah, 2 more
wet bar.
bedrooms down,
Yeah.
huge family room with fireplace and wet bar. And then a large, it could either be a theater room or, a rec room for pool table or
Price
something.
tag?
Let's see, we are $569.9 on this, and
Okay.
we are over 3,400 square feet. I also want to mention we do have a few home sites available that we can build a custom on as well.
Right, and a townhome in the neighborhood too. Beautiful spot for townhomes in
Yeah.
the same neighborhood. 444.
444.9,
Okay.
and it's our last one.
And that's a big one too.
Yeah.
If you just joined us, one of the great builders, Gracious Homes, Tom and family, including Jen, who markets their homes and handles that side of it for Iowa Realty. Open house from 1 to 3 today. Just one of the great builders. And if you're shopping for a builder, if Gracious isn't on your list is incomplete. Nice to see you, and tell
You too.
everybody hi.
I will.
You
Thanks,
bet.
Mike.
Want to mention another company under the Iowa Realty Home Services umbrella. That would be Home Services Insurance. Independent agency, full service solutions for auto, home, and umbrella. They've built their business on relationships. Home Services Insurance. Stay with us. Coming right up, our great Iowa home feature for this week.
You're busy with family and career. You need to enjoy your space and relax. Let the design team at The Elements create your sanctuary. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. We love the mix, coordinating styles for a look that's real and totally together, and says it's you. Ask about The Elements risk-free house call service. Follow us on Facebook and visit us online at elementsbyksorby.com. We're anything but ordinary.
Well, our great Iowa home feature this week, a stately, elegant retreat on a beautiful 1.5 acres hidden in Quail Park, West Des Moines. And elegant and all those words I just used don't quite cover it, do they, Adele Caesar?
No, it doesn't at all. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because this is a house that you really need to get inside the home to
Right.
really appreciate how wonderful it is, how beautifully it's been designed, and the quality of construction is just unsurpassed.
Ernie Ellis was the original builder, and that's a name some of us will remember, a very quality name. 2-story, walkout, nearly 7,000 square feet.
Yep.
And just features galore.
And as you would expect, a 7,000 square foot home, very large, but the rooms and the design, as I mentioned, has been done very well. The rooms are very spacious without being too large.
Right.
The house has a lot of windows, which makes it very light filled.
Beautiful
And,
windows.
Beautiful windows. The circular drive is wonderful as well when you pull up to the house. I think that's one of the features that makes it look so stately. One of the unique features about this home, on the first floor there is a beautiful library that has been trimmed with walnut wood. And what is really special about this is the builder had a tree on his property that had died, a walnut tree that had died, and he didn't want to just get rid of it because walnut is so valuable. And so he decided to use it in this home, and that's what he put in the library.
Fantastic.
The kitchen, all high-end appliances as you would expect, Sub-Zero Wolf, and updated counters in there with quartz, two dishwashers. So the house is really made for entertaining, and it's a great house for that. One thing about the lower level of this home that I really like is that it doesn't feel like a lower level, partly because there are so many windows and partly because it's so large, with the wet bar, the theater room, and then the 2 bedrooms. So it really could work out to be a great multi-generational space.
So many things to talk about here. We could do our whole half hour, I think, on this home. 4+ car garage, which is heated. You mentioned the circular drive. 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, couple of fireplaces, theater room. We could go on and on. We better get to price.
Yes, the house is listed at $1.295.
All right, and Adele Caesar is at our Jordan Creek office. Would love to give you a private tour, and to replace it for that number, absolutely impossible if you could even find the setting.
Exactly,
All
that's
right.
exactly right.
Thanks for being with me. Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you, you too.
Want to mention coming up, we're going to talk about a builder with decades of experience, and he just happens to be celebrating 50 years in the business. Savannah Homes. Stay with us.
Site Selection ranks Des Moines as the number 3 top market in the U.S. for opportunity employment share.
East side of the metro, next stop on the Home Show, where you'll find tax abatement, you'll find Prairie Meadows, you'll find Adventureland, the Outlet Mall, great restaurants, great schools, and lots more. Ted Grob from Iowa Realty is here to talk about Savannah Homes. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you, Mike.
Let's talk about 50, the number 50 right now, because it kind of rings in a couple of different bells here. Might be a birthday for you, and it's also 50 years since your dad started his business.
Yeah, he built his first house in the metro the year I was born, and that was 50 years ago this year.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, if you want experience and affordability and know-how, Savannah Homes has got to be on your list. He's just done it so well over the years.
He has a great formula. He's provided workforce housing, quality, affordable housing in the metro for 50 years.
Yeah.
And so the formula that he has certainly proven to be a good one.
You got to do it right to survive a half a century in this business with lots of competition. How about the Better Business Bureau, too? That was a wonderful award he received.
He did. This past year in 2019, they awarded him with the Torch Award for Business Ethics.
Wow.
And to my understanding, it is their most prestigious award. So that was a pretty proud moment for him.
Darn right. Well, our neighborhood is called Country Cove Park, to be specific, in Altoona. Let's talk price, because that's a big part of this story.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's a great development. You brought up some of the features and amenities that Altoona provides as it relates to Savannah Homes and this development in Country Cove Park. We currently have 4 homes under roof. The one that the audience is looking at now, that's our completed model at 625 18th Street Southeast. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch. If you walk down the block, again, we've got a total of 4 homes under roof. This one is completed. We've got 2 other ranches, one that is about 30 days from completion, one that is 60 days from completion, and we've got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story that's about 90 days from completion. All 4 homes are under $242,000.
Wow. So price becomes a big factor here. Snoop around and look at prices around the metro, and those prices are about as good as it gets. A couple of starts in addition to that coming soon, and some places there, home sites for custom builds.
You're correct. We've got a total of 10 lots out there. We've got 4 under roof. We got another 2 foundations dug. And then we got a couple lots left for custom builds if anybody'd like to start from scratch.
And nearby Bondurant, another nice smaller community near the big city of Des Moines, tax abatement there as well. 3 homes in Bondurant, a couple of custom home sites, and some home sites in West Des Moines.
That's correct. We're really, really excited about that. We've got 4 lots in West Des Moines, and hopefully we'll be sitting here pretty soon here in the future talking about those, but just as a teaser, we've got 5 lots in West Des Moines, an absolute prime location, and our goal is to have 5 homes in there under $260,000.
In West Des Moines, that's just nothing short of amazing. Open house today?
Not today. I'm going to take the day off, but if anybody's interested, my phone is always on. Would love to give them a private showing. We'll be there next Sunday from 2 to 4 for an open house.
Terrific. Talking about Country Cove Park, Altoona. Ted Grob from Iowa Realty. Thanks. Happy
Thank
New
you,
Year.
Mike. You too.
Now we go to the other side of the metro, the big city by the Raccoon River, to Waukee on the Home Show. Stay with us.
First function, then comfort, then we make it beautiful. At the Elements, we love the mix. The look is real, lived in, but totally together. The biggest compliment you can receive on your space is it's you. That's our mission at the Elements. Not cookie cutter, not designed in a day. You're busy with family and career. Let our design team create your sanctuary. Ask about our risk-free house call service. The Elements. We're anything but ordinary.
Sachi Kalra from Iowa Realty is here, and we were chatting about how many times she's been on the show over the years. Always a pleasure. Nice to see you.
Same here, Mike. New year, new home.
Oh, absolutely. And I want to talk about this unique relationship between your builders, plural, Destination Homes and Paramount Homes. And these two fellas have decades of experience together, and they're kind of combining forces.
They have. And so Destination Homes are DJ Shad.
Okay.
And Jamie Meyer is Paramount Homes.
All right.
And as combined, great builders, great product, a lot of floor plans, a lot of homes to choose from.
So you get the best of both worlds. There are obviously going to be different types of expertise that each has.
Absolutely. And people, when they walk in, they can just see it.
Well, let's go to Springcrest, and this neighborhood is in Waukee, right?
That is correct.
And
this is
a terrific ranch here.
Beautiful ranch. I'm actually surprised that we have not had a buyer yet. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bedroom on top, 2-bedroom in the lower level, walkout, approximately 3,300 square feet, backs to a pond. We have a nice wet bar, huge center island, walk-in pantry, 10-foot ceilings, you name it. I think we covered it all. And then we have 4 other lots right next to it, which are also on the pond. We are proposing to do a spec there for a 2-story in the 445 range, which will be a walkout. So they are just, it's just a great neighborhood. We are surprised too that it hasn't sold.
Look at this beautiful spot here. In fact, this might be the prime spot in this new growing neighborhood.
Absolutely. And how many pond lots can we find?
Exactly. And the price here?
Is $464, $490.
All right. We should mention Waukee and talk about new viewers to our program who might not be familiar with the schools or the neighborhood. Waukee in general, property values just excellent.
Absolutely. And we have the IMAX Theater, all the grocery store close by, shops close by. I mean, this is just a great, great area.
Quickly, mention Kings Landing, West Des Moines, where a couple of 2-stories are going up.
We have two stories under framing stage at this point. We have one in the 489 range, and the other one is in the 520 range. The one in the 520 is again on a pond, on a daylight lot.
Nice.
And the thing that is so great about this one is, and that's the one that we're looking at it right now, this has an office/bedroom option on the main floor with a 3/4 bath.
We also keep in mind at this stage of the game, you can make some choices here.
They can make their
and
choices.
Really personalize both of those 2 stories.
Absolutely. And the builder at this point is thinking of doing some modern finishes, but we are open to ideas, open to selections.
Let's underline these builders again, these 2 fellows who've combined forces. DJ Shad with Destination Homes and Jamie Myers with Paramount Homes, working together and bringing decades of experience and a little different touch from each of them. Into a company that's doing great things. Open house 1 to 3 today at Springcrest. You can see that ranch with Sachi Kalra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike.
If you'd like to live out in the country or have it feel like the country but be 15 minutes from downtown, stick around. We're going to Painted Woods West.
Visit iowarealty.com and have instant access to 23,000 available listings. Iowa Realty is #1 in Iowa.
Well, if you'd like a country feeling, but you still want to be close to town, do I have a deal for you. Painted Woods West is the name of the neighborhood. It's technically Waukee, and Nick Scar and Kate Schaefer are here to talk about this terrific neighborhood. Nick, nice to see you.
Good morning, Mike.
And Kate, let's start with you and talk about this neighborhood. Wonderful spot, commute-wise, whether you're going back to Waukee or Jordan Creek or downtown, whatever you want to do.
It is just very conveniently located, just minutes from West Des Moines, downtown, as well as Norwalk, the airport, everywhere.
I think it's been clocked at about 15 minutes all the way downtown from this spot. And as I said earlier, you feel like you're out in the country, Nick, but close to everything. 6-8 minutes to Jordan Creek.
Yep, a great area. Tanzanite Homes has been building for 15 years in the metro. This location is just right off the exit 117, the old Waukee ramp, with $1 million homes in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the original Painted Woods West, or Painted Woods across the highway with $1 million plus in some cases. We should mention Waukee in general with the schools and the demand, the property values, Nick, being requested these days. New viewers to our show need to know that.
Yeah, plenty of home sites out there available for built-to-order opportunities as well. This particular home just got finished about a week ago. The main floor is a modern farmhouse feel. It's got a gas range in the kitchen, large kitchen island, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, nice brick around the fireplace, vaulted ceilings. It's got a front porch and a covered deck. One of our Tanzanite Silver Series. It's about 2,700 square feet finished.
Terrific. We should mention Tanzanite and KRM Development, our sister companies, both doing a terrific job. And talk home sites. You mentioned home sites. Talk about price out there.
Yep, in this particular area, home sites, you could buy a home site and build with us for in the mid-70s, all the way up to home sites on a cul-de-sac that's like a nice pond view for about 130, 140 out there.
Okay.
This community ranges from about 400 to 800,000 out there.
Well, and at 412.5 for this ranch, you're rubbing shoulders with more expensive property, which pulls you up.
Correct.
Good stuff. Kate, a design studio with our builder here.
Yep, absolutely.
And talk about the cloud system briefly.
So Builder Trend is our cloud system. When you do a build-to-order spec home with us, that cloud program is an interactive process with us that has your home site, your plans, your budget, all of your selections. And we also do our warranty through there. So when you get to that part of it and you close, if you ever want to do an addition or remove a wall or add something, you can see all the plumbing and electric. It's a great process and our customers love it.
You can stay on top of your budget on a daily basis if you want to with that cloud system. Pretty good stuff. If you just joined us, Painted Woods West, the neighborhood, and Nick Scar with open house from 1 to 4 this afternoon. Again, 5 minutes to the Triangle, 15 minutes downtown. Jordan Creek's just a breeze away. And those beams you saw on the ceiling in this modern farmhouse are real farm beams, right, Nick?
Correct.
Kate, nice to see you. Happy New Year to both of you. Come back and see me.
Nice to see you.
Thanks, Mike.
Want to mention you can see our show at iowarealty.com, or we hope you'll join us here on Local 5 every Sunday at 10. Mike Pace, till next time, have a great week.